Did you know that there's a story similar to Beauty and the Beast in China?
If you didn't, get ready for this crazy story involving a marriage arranged by a ghost.
What are you doing?
I'm looking at this vase. Why is this person so ugly?
So the pictures on this vase are from a well-known Chinese story about a Chinese deity named Zhonghui. And this story of Zhonghui actually has some similarities to Beauty and the Beast, which is pretty well known, and many of you may know of the story of Beauty and the Beast already. So in the beginning of this story, Zhonghui is just a normal man. He lives with his sister, who he cares very much about, and his best friend. Zhonghui is trying to become a government official. So in ancient China, of course, they had the imperial examination system, where if you took an exam and then you placed really well in that exam, you could become a government official. Before he actually goes in and takes the exam, the day beforehand, he runs into an evil spirit or an evil ghost. The ghosts attack him and change his face and turns him really, really ugly.
Isn't that like how the prince in Beauty and the Beast became ugly after being cursed?
Yeah. Despite the fact that he now looks completely different, Zhonghui decides, I'm going to go and take the exam anyway. So he takes the exam and he places first out of everyone that took it. The person who places first gets to meet the emperor, right? So because Zhonghui placed first in this exam, the emperor goes and visits him. But because of his now changed appearance, when the emperor sees him, he absolutely rejects Zhonghui and says, no, you can't be an official if you look that ugly. So the emperor completely says no to Zhonghui. And because of this, of course, Zhonghui is infuriated. And after the emperor tells him this, he commits suicide. After he dies, Zhonghui's spirit goes to heaven. Other spirits in heaven take pity on him. They decide, we'll give you a role in heaven. He becomes a deity, and he is the manager of ghosts and spirits. And he actually plays the role of vanquishing any evil spirits and evil ghosts. So he kind of rises to power after he dies and becomes an official, even though he couldn't do that in his life. So Zhonghui is now a deity, right? But he's still thinking about the people that he cared about while he was still living. The story of this vase in particular, it's called Zhonghui Jiamei. It's about him kind of looking out for his sister after he dies. Zhonghui wants to make sure that his sister lives a good life even after he dies. And for this reason, he decides that he should entrust her to his best friend by telling her that she should marry his best friend. And the way that he does this is he goes into the dreams of both his sister and his best friend.
So in the dream, Zhonghui tells his sister and his best friend about everything that happened to him and to not worry about him. And of course, the purpose of going into their dreams was to get them to get married. So he tells both his sister and his best friend that they should get married. So Zhonghui's sister and his best friend wake up in the morning and they're like, oh my god, I just had the craziest dream last night because Zhonghui showed up as a ghost in my dream and he told me that he's a god now. After Zhonghui's sister and his best friend discuss their dreams, they realize that they both had the same dream and that Zhonghui told them to marry each other. Because of this dream, they decide to get married because they had already developed a closer bond and relationship during the time that Zhonghui was dead. So, because of this dream, Zhonghui is able to entrust his sister to his best friend and arrange this marriage.
That's crazy! So both the story of Beauty and the Beast and the story of Zhonghui both have people who become cursed and become ugly. Beauty and the Beast is a story about two lovers, and the story of Zhonghui is between brother and sister.
Many people in China now use Zhonghui as a kind of guarding figure, and they put his face on various objects around the house as a way to kind of ward off any evil spirits, which is the way that Chinese people view him currently.
There are many other similar relics and artifacts from ancient China that depict similar drawings of Zhonghui, which can show us that the people in ancient China thought that ghosts and spirits looked like Zhonghui. There are many other different interpretations of what ghosts and spirits look like from other cultures, but this video just shows us what the ancient Chinese people thought of this topic.
Hope you learned a lot from this video. If you know similar stories from your culture, you should make sure to leave a comment down below.
Remember to like and subscribe if you wish to see more.